by threatening my child now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and read up on these people and what they're into. We're gonna about to expose their ass. Oh, hope everybody had a good day. I told you every time I'm resting, here they go. I told you. I told you. Every time I'm resting, here they go. Now you're threatening my child now, right? Okay. Let's go ahead. Spruce out some more secrets of this double ass coat. It's a satanic ass coat that does organized crime with witchcraft. Spousal partner. It could be spouses, partners in crime that does witchcraft inside. These people have a dark entity. You could tell by looking at them. That's why I don't like watching them. They like making man-made disasters for people because they're a man-made disaster on their own because they got a dark entity attachment and they're going to keep them attachments until they're gone. Okay? They like to organize crimes on people. They're very dark inside. They out of their damn mind because of this dark entity attachment. They say anything, do anything. Egotism. And this demon got them in their ego. I swear this demon got them in their ego. Hi. They could not beat me. So you might well join me, bitch. It's about a life insurance scam that they committed. They try to pinpoint it on people. They try to put crimes on people that they don't even belong to. People don't even know what's going on. People don't even know what's going on. People don't even know what's going on. Your family members don't know what's going on. This is a satanic cult that organize crimes on people and do life insurance fraud. They do all types of scams, all types of shit. They got cops involved with it, judges involved with this shit, senators, mayors. Take it as a resume. They all out of their fucking head. They coke heads. Their nose probably look like this by now. They ain't got no hair in their nose. Calling other people crackheads and drug addicts that never been on drugs. Nobody never been on drugs. They put projections on people that don't even be involved in none of this shit. And they're mad because they're about to go down. The door's about to get kicked in a minute. Their door's about to get kicked in they think they can't go down for witchcraft. That's another thing. Hey, Brazil. I wasn't going to come on tonight, but then again, I was going to come on tonight. These people ain't worth it. Organized crime. These people organize crimes on people. They got spouses and partners that do this. You know what I'm saying? They're out of their head, out of their mind. They on zooted on drugs. I'm telling you. Like, and how you zooted on drugs and you got a dark entity attachment? That's not a good match for these motherfuckers. Zooted on drugs, organizing crimes while they're on drugs. And then when they come out of it, did I do that? Oh, I need to put it on somebody. I need to put it on this person, that person. That's what they're doing right now. Hi. These people weird. These people is weird. So now they threatening my son now. Now they try to get me in fear. Oh, I took your aunt out. Now I'm going to take your son out. Okay, well, you know what? All right. Water. They all up in their emotions about this case that's about to come to a close. Y'all heard me. 9 years of torture. These are demonic ass people. They're demonic. They organize crimes on people when they're on drugs, out of their mind, and they're all up in their emotions about what? Demonic shit. Satanic cult about to get found out. Greed. They all in their emotions about some greed, some money they tried to get, and you can't get it. They can't get it. So they taking it out on people. They got partners in crime as their spouse and their partner. They got a whole couples group, that's going out here organizing crime on people because they dark inside. They do this for scams. It's the same shit, different day with these people. They're weird. These some weird ass motherfuckers, man. I'm tired of these satanic cult. They got legal proceedings going on, or about to have legal proceedings, or they mad you about to take their ass to court. They getting mad about that shit that the feds probably know about their ass. Oh well, go to jail. Meeting. So they keep having meetings on how I can put them in fear. How can I put them in fear? They all up in them. How can I get some energy from them? How I'm telling you that dark entity is attached, hidden. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces involved in this, you know, out of their fucking mind. They get high, zooted, but they say you get high. You don't get high at all. You know what I'm saying? They organizing crime, still trying to organize crime, having meetings. How can we do this? How can we do that? How can we put fear in them? Hidden. It's one person trying to stay hidden out of this group. It could be that water sign, try to stay hidden like they ain't got nothing to do with this shit. They're satanic cult. They're satanic cult. I'm trying to warn you. It's a whole big... I think I put it on my community board yesterday. Every time I go down my shit, there's a satanic cult that's getting found out right now. That was in the news. This is a satanic ass cult that likes to put fear in people because they all up in their emotions about a fraud that they committed. Drugs, I just told you, drugs and poison. Organized crime, accomplice, partner in crime. They get on drugs and then they do organized crime because they need more drugs or something like that. Dope heads, fucking dope heads, dope fiends. The ones that said you was a drug addict or dope fiend. Give me something for inside spouse or partner. Power supply. Trap. They feel trapped. They have no more power supply off of your energy. They need a power supply. Child. And perverted as hell. They be watching you on cameras. Shit like that. They want to see some action. I need to see some action. I need to see them perform on camera. Remember I told you that before? You will never see me perform on camera. Now that I know there's cameras in here, now that I know it, you will never. So they do threats. Oh, you ain't going to perform for us? You ain't going to let nobody come in? I'm going to threaten your child. This is how evil they are. Now I'm going to threaten your child. That's how evil they are. They don't even give a fuck about their own kids. They probably got child service and they're like, oh, their kids got taken, so they don't give a fuck about nobody else's child, crime or passion. I'm going to commit a crime or passion on your child because you won't let us in. You won't let somebody come in. They mad as fuck. Fire. Could be a fire sign involved, water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could be a couple, a water sign and a fire sign. That's keep trying to, whatever. They mad because you're ascending spouse or partner. This is a spouse or partner. They mad because they're about to go to jail. I'm telling you. Legal proceedings out of their head. This legal proceeding, they're going to be able to tell that they out of their fucking mind. Dismemberment. Fire sign, water, meeting. So these FBI agents, informants or whatever, whoever, all having this meeting about this water and this fire sign. They about to get dismembered. Roll. They coming towards them, about to kick this goddamn door in about a homicide. Even if it's by witchcraft, you're going to fuck down. Yeah, healing. They trying to heal from this situation. I don't know how you healing if you up here dope the fuck up. You how are you healing and you dope the fuck up? That's not healing. They trying to heal from a situation they committed a homicide. A water and a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Energy. They're couples. These are couples that goes out here, get high, commit crimes, and then, try to put it on somebody else. They set other people up in their crimes. They hack phones, they emails, shit like that. They'll do dumb shit like send text messages to somebody to make it. I'm trying to tell you, family, man-made disaster. They like to make, somebody is headed. Or somebody is hiding some money. Maybe they don't want to give it up. So they're having a meeting. Now, how can we, dismember this person, put fear in them, but you're still going to jail? It don't matter what you say, what you do. They already know about you. The feds already know about you. And they already know what you up to. They watching you. They watching these people. They're about to dismember this couples group or whatever the fuck this is, family. They call themselves a family, but they organize crime. They're out of their fucking mind. They all use drugs. That's why they said you use drugs. Some of them are prostitutes, sex trafficking, human trafficking, and this is what they're about to go to jail for. There's a lot of shit they think is hidden, and since you're a high priest, you might be picking up on it. Fraud. It was some type of fraud. They try to commit against you, assassination, and then try to assassinate you for some fraud that they did. Or they was going to assassinate you and then commit a fraud. Or they assassinated somebody, homicide, and then they committed fraud on them. Child, you know, I already told my story. They tried to assassinate me. They tried to assassinate me. Child. Yeah, child. Now they talking about your child. Oh, we're going to assassinate, do a homicide on your child because we got legal proceedings because of what we did to you. We're out of our fucking minds. I know we're out of our minds. This shit crazy. Debt. Now they going in debt. They try to act like they got it all together, but they don't. They try to hold on to some money that don't belong to them because they committed a homicide, assassinated somebody, whether it was witchcraft or regular, you know, or even they threatening, you know, to assassinate a child. That tells you what they into right there. That tells you all about them right there. They're satanic. They're satanic. Anytime they talk about somebody's child, assassinating somebody's child, that tells you right there what they into. They don't give a fuck. All they need to do is get high to take out, you know, do what they need to do. And then when they come out of it, home, serial killer. These are serial killers. Okay? These are straight serial killers. Or they think they is male. It could be a leader of this organized crime is a male. There could be a water or a fire sign. Affair. So they swingers. These are the type of people that are swingers that's carrying that nasty disease that they got. And they want to swing it on you. Ain't no shorty swinging my way. You're not swinging that disease over here, like I said. So if you get mad and want to threaten my child because I won't let you swing that disease this way, so be it. I don't give a fuck. You're still not swinging this way. You're still not swinging that disease this way. I don't give a fuck. Run away. So they try to run away, get out of this debt, run away from this debt, run away from being a serial killer, run away from people knowing that they're swingers. There's a bunch of them. They're satanic. They practice dark magic. And then when they commit a homicide with the dark magic, they thought this was going to keep going on and on and on and on. So when you expose them, they threaten you. Same shit, different day with these organized crime ass swinging ass couples, death. So it could have been a death within this organized crime, or death keep happening within this organized crime since they cause an assassination with witchcraft or whatever upon you. Now the shit is going back. They mad because they're getting karma back. Well, you shouldn't be doing no dark ass magic. You shouldn't be doing no dark ass magic. You shouldn't be doing it. They mad because a death came back for them doing death magic upon you. Okay, caregiver. This can be. They could have committed homicide against somebody they was taking care of, caused a death. Claiming they was taking care of them, but they caused some type of death. These motherfuckers out of their mind. All types of deaths. Homicides. Suicides. Probably was hoping you commit suicide if they get you isolated and alone. That's what they was hoping to happen. They needed mind control over you. That could be what they're trying to do now. It's not going to work. Still not going to work. And you still ain't sending no sexually transmitted demon, sexually transmitted disease my way. Keep that shit. These motherfuckers be doing death spells to have mind control. They committed some type of fraud while they was on drugs and poison, and you're ascending from this. Whatever shit they did, witchcraft, death magic they did, it hit off of you, and it probably hit one of your family members. And they know it. That's why they're trying to run away from this. You can't get away from this. You're going to jail. They're coming towards a theater near you. They coming. They're about to kick in your fucking doors because they know y'all serial killers. And know that y'all organize crime on people. Just like that, you think they don't watch you on social media? You think they don't know who you're talking about? When you're sending your terroristic threats, okay? All right, legal proceedings. They probably already going to court or about to. They're in debt. These are people that's swingers. They having meetings on how can we, get them unbalanced. That's another thing. Can we get them unbalanced? Nah, bitch. You can go ahead. You're not, I don't give a fuck, couple. I'm telling you, these are swingers. These are couples, a female. There's a female and a male that's a couple that's been going up here doing this bullshit perversion and watching you. They constantly, I know they're watching me on camera in my room. That's sick. It's a couple watching a female, specifically a female for some reason, that's perverted. Why would a female be watching another female or a child, or the male might be watching the male? Like hard. Like, why is you watching somebody's jealousy? Oh, that's why. Jealousy, and they're in regret over their jealousy and the secret that they hold it. They holding a secret of perversion. So these are the type of people that will, do shit to kids and shit like that. And they're afraid this is going to come out. Lies. Jealousy and lies. They're watching you with jealousy, envy, because they told some lies. They thought they was a magician. They jealous. Homicide. And yeah, lied about a homicide that they committed to. Assassination. They assassinated and did a homicide on somebody. Whether it's witchcraft or not, magician, magic, a warlock or a witch, they did this shit. And they're mad because you're talking about it. So what? I'm ascending. Get the fuck out of here. You're on drugs and poison. You try to get mind control. I told you, when they do on drugs and poison, that takes over their mind to commit homicides. Isolation. Then they try to get you in isolation. Hopefully you commit suicide. It keep coming out. They're doing everything to keep some money. You're not keeping it. Yeah, mind control. MK Ultra. That's what that shit is. That's why they was putting drugs in your food too. They was hoping you'll get addicted, so they keep doing some type of MK Ultra. So hopefully one day you'll take your stuff out so they can keep some money. Or even this was for some money and it's not working. They want some money so bad. Watching you on social media. They try to get people to desert you. Dating. Everybody that you was dating, they got them to desert you for lies. Doing magic on them, doing magic on you. I mean, alive. They're probably mad because you're still alive and they're going to jail. Beach. They trying to get you by yourself. Jealousy. This is all over jealousy. That's why they wanted you not dating. This is over some type of jealousy and greed. Practicing magic, a warlock. So whoever these couples are, they warlocks and witches. They team up because they warlocks and witches. And they practice magic. Same shit, different day with the suicide. That ain't gonna work, boo-boo. It ain't gonna work. They're trying to keep some money. Same shit, different day. You're not, love. You too much of an, that's why they're working on you, because you're an empath. And that's why they say, I'll unalive your child. Because they know how much you love your child. They're doing all types of tactics, man. Imprisonment, because they're about to go to jail. That's why they telling all they look, run away. They try to run away from imprisonment. Child, you got intuition to know what the fuck is going on. They try to clean something up. Abuse and neglect. They abuse and neglect. I just told you for like 9 years. Abuse, neglect, mind, body, soul. I just told you. So they want to get revenge on you because of a fraud they committed. Okay. But I just told you that, what was that? What was that? Let me get my cigarette. What was that? What did I tell y'all? So they hoping if they can basically do all this shit. So hopefully you'll unalive yourself so they don't have to do it themselves. because they know they already being watched by the feds. Hopefully we can say this. That's what they're doing. So hopefully they'll unalive themselves. Why would I unalive myself because you say you're going to unalive my child? That just tell you how sick and twisted you are. You want to try to get somebody on camera to fuck or whatever you trying to do. You're getting upset. You're getting mad because you seeing me at peace in my home. I ain't worried about none of y'all. I ain't watching none of these tarot readers. They're terror readers. Terror readers. They're not tarot readers. They're terror readers. They all part of this cult. They all part of this cult, satanic cult. They don't care about nobody. Nobody. They got a man and some men in these cults think they're going to come. I want to come towards you to put a fucking entity on you, or I want to give you this disease I got, this sickness I got. Nigga, please. You keep that sickness. You keep that motherfucking sickness, bitch. I told you every time I tell them no, didn't I tell you? Every time I say no, they go do something else. And they got to do something else. Because what for? You about to go to jail. They trying to hide. They running and they're hiding. Just watch them. If you watch them, I'm telling you, watch these terror readers. They're running. They're hiding. They can't stay one place. They keep moving. They're on the run. These motherfuckers is on the run. And at the same time, still worried about you. They're losing their health. Their health is fading. At the same time, they still worried about you. When they should be worried about their health. They can't sleep. They watch you 24 hours, 7 days. What are they doing? What are they doing? Same shit, different day. Every day. This shit weird. Organized crime. What organized crime can we do now, serial killers? The only thing you could do is think about them motherfuckers about to kick in your door. They coming on the road. They coming towards you. They coming towards you. They're about to lock your ass up. I hope you getting this because I don't give a fuck what deity you are being ran from. That deity should be telling you to take care of your health. These motherfuckers got the sickness and they try to send it towards you. Dismemberment. These motherfucker bodies, their health is deteriorating. And they're busy watching you, worried about, are you, not if you're okay, what are you doing? Perversion. I told you they sitting there watching. Why they sitting up there decaying from the inside out? Why y'all not worried about? Child, they sitting there decaying. They was hoping they can give you this shit so you'll be sitting up there decaying in the bed. Didn't I tell you they want you laying like this? In the bed, decaying, like they stinking asses. This female right here, this couple, this water sign, fire sign, they decaying. They got that shit. I'm trying to tell you, assassination, drugs, and they doing so much drugs and poison to the point where though it got them out of they fucking mind, mountains, mind control. Then they figure out how they can do some type of mind control because they regret about a homicide. Like I said. These motherfuckers don't want to go to jail. You're going to jail. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you do. You're not going to get me. You're not going to get mind control over me. That MK Ultra shit, you can take that shit somewhere else. This is all out of jealousy and a bunch of lies that they told that they're being exposed for. Yeah, that's what you going to jail. So I wish you just face it and just keep zooting your ass up with coke or whatever the fuck you doing, popping pills. And wait for them to come. Because you're going to jail. You're going to jail. You just wait for that door to get kicked in. Accident. Man-made disaster. So they be causing like accidents, man-made disasters. Or it could be your alien, ancestors making them, somebody gonna get in an accident. That's probably why you probably don't see them moving too much. They're like, I'm scared. I don't wanna go nowhere. I know their ancestors on my ass. I don't give a fuck. You should have thought about that before you came for me. Or anybody else for that matter. Wanting to make man-made disasters, want to do MK Ultra. These are people in your neighborhood too, community. They all in there on it too. Practicing black magic, dark magic and shit on people, you know, missing. Somebody might come up missing. It ain't gonna be you, ain't gonna be your child. It's gonna be one of these motherfuckers about to come up missing. For sitting up here doing a fake death, a fraud, you know, trying to say you had an accident or a man-made disaster, something that they caused themselves. They could have been saying, oh, they got unalived in an accident. They're mad because you're being seen. And whatever lies they told is being exposed. They could have said you was unalive in an accident or you're missing or some shit like that. Oh, they missed, but they tried to have you missing. But your ancestors, alien ancestors, look, they already know. Your ancestors already knew. Like, nah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work out for you either, bruh, sis. Y'all better take that organized crime somewhere else. We see what you're doing. So your aliens gonna make somebody have a badass accident. I mean, the car gonna catch on fire, every fucking thing. Since that's what you was plotting for somebody else. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be driving too much. They gonna get you back one way or another. Them answers. And they figuring out your answers do not play. You know what I'm saying? Inside. I told you they got an entity attachment that keep talking. The energy want them to keep talking. The entity want them to keep talking. Death. That's all they speak is death. That's why I don't watch none of them. All they talking about is death, 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 death. Listen to them. Listen to them. All you gotta do is listen to some of these terror readers. They want you scared. They need your fear. They need you to harvest. They need to harvest. They need to feed perversion. And then watching you at the same time on camera to see if you scared. They say scared? Did I get them scared? Did I put them in fear? No. Because I know my ancestors got me ascending. And they're just mad because you're ascending and you're seeing, right? I'm getting high priest out of this mountains. They're mad because your ancestors letting you know what the hell been going on. If you've been wondering all these years, I already told you, I'm not going through it again. I'm done with it. I know, and you're not gonna tell me shit else. You're not gonna sway it this way. You're not gonna sway it this way. You're not gonna sway it on my family. It's been my family. No, it's been a satanic ass cult. That's the way y'all do shit. Y'all put illusions out on people's family. So they can get mad at the family and sway the direction somewhere else when it's really your ass. And it's really your ass is about to go the fuck down. Love. They do this because you're an empath. I told you. That's weird. Y'all weird. It ain't nobody else but your ass. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's why your alien ancestors about the dog they had, drag the fuck out of them. Since you come out your mouth and talk about my son, what you gonna do to my son, nigga or bitch? Now you putting children in it. We know you don't care because you got an entity attachment. You better watch what the fuck you say out your fucking breath. You better watch what you say out your breath. Who you gonna unalive? Who you gonna unalive, nigga? Who you gonna unalive? You already enough shit already. And you think them ABC boys ain't watching your ass. Talk this shit. On your shit. They watching you. They know what you talking about. You ain't speaking in code. Child. These people weird. These people is weird. They weird and satanic. Same shit, different day. Every day. Didn't I tell you when they see me watching me and they see I'm at peace, they gotta start up some other shit. Now we're gonna threaten her son. Motherfucking got high off some pills or dope the fuck up. So come on live. You know, I don't really watch them, but I see they titles, and I'm like, now what you talking about? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They dark. I live in a dark ass town too. Ain't nothing but the shit smell like fucking funk. and shit. It ain't, you got pine trees out here. It don't even smell like pine. It don't even smell like no pine trees out this bitch. Just a sick ass motherfucking dark ass satanic ass town. Everybody dark. Everybody lie and messy as fuck. And they get mad when you don't want to be bothered with them. Don't want to mess around with them. Don't want to speak. Who you think you are? We're going to do some witchcraft. That's the first thing they go to. You don't know us. We'll do witchcraft. Child. Ooh, Lord. Just to make another one of these. They wanted me to come on here screaming and shit. Oh, y'all all getting along good. Don't worry, your ancestors about to handle these dark ass motherfuckers. About to handle their ass like it's no tomorrow. You got alien DNA. That's what they don't understand. So if I'm chosen, that means my son is. So when you speak upon him like you're gonna do something, y'all must don't know us. Cause I'm just letting you know, and I'm warning you since you did that, child. And I've been witnessing anybody that came from my child always got it. Always got it. So when you, same thing for me. You threaten me, you get it. You get bad karma. And since you came out your mouth and try to be funny, okay, nigga, you gonna see what's gonna happen to you. You just don't get enough. We understand you got a dark entity attachment. You part of this crew right here, and you're doing this for your little missus, little nasty Jezebel bitch that I don't give a fuck about. You need my attention, and I don't want your attention. I don't want your dark attention. That's why I don't watch none of y'all no more. You're very dark. You ain't no tarot high priestess on the upright, high priest on the upright. Y'all some dark ass motherfucking, dark high priestess. You got an entity attachment. You try to attach that shit to me. It ain't gonna work. Social media. I told you. A lot of people love you on social media. You could be on Facebook, whatever. People could be starting to love you on social media. That's how you know whatever attachment you had on is releasing. That's what they mad about. You're ascending. You're knowing what's going on. You know every detail. I can tell you A, B, and C what they're doing right now. They're sitting up here watching me in my room. They're in the crowd right now. Drinking beer, smoking. They're in the crowd right now, drinking and smoking, watching me and shit. You threaten my son? Like, for real? Like, you threaten to unalive my son? Oh, okay. Okay. All right. They around the country, man. This is satanic ass motherfucking cult, man. That's why I be telling you, like, you need to have your altar, because whatever they said is going to be sent right the fuck back. Bind that shit in the spirit. Whatever plot you're planning, it's going to go back 100-fold on your ass. That's why you're going to get in an accident and your fucking car going to burn the fuck up. Demons. Celebrity. It could be a celebrity involved trying to do a crime of passion. That's where they're getting the money from, probably a male celebrity. And it's still not going to work. They mad because they couldn't sacrifice you and you're talking about it. So, give a fuck out of their head. I'm telling you, they get zooted. These motherfuckers get zooted. They're getting high right now. Or before I came on here, they just was snorting, smoking, drinking. They're in a circle right now. And there's a cop sitting there right along with them watching me. It's a cop sitting right there, corrupt ass motherfucker sitting there right there watching me right now. Smoking with these corrupt ass, Santang ass motherfuckers right here. They all got deity attachments, dark deity attachments. It's a cop sitting with them too. Watching everything that I say. I know that's right, tunnel. They have tunnel vision and what they was trying to do, isolate you. That's why I told you they had to isolate you, get all your friends, whoever away from you, tell your friends lies, do magic on them, tell your family lies about you, get you isolated so they can take you out. That's what the whole plan was. Child, life insurance. They had a life insurance on you. They could be trying to get life insurance on your child, shit like that. It didn't work with my aunt. So they try. I told you, child. Let me tell you something. My child is a divine being. Okay, a divine being. Y'all demons probably know that. That's why you probably try to target him now. It's not going to work. I'm letting you know in your face. It's not going to work. You probably fear my child because who we are. You probably did a reading to find out who he is, nigga. And I'm telling you, that one you ain't going to be able to touch. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. Jealousy. You jealous of my child. You jealous of everything. You jealous of me. You jealous of my child. You jealous of anything. My child don't do nothing but work and go to school. And you're fucking jealous. Imprisonment. I told you they're mad because they're about to go to jail. Jealousy. They jealous of your child. Now they jealous of your child, trying to say, I'm going to bury your child. That's how evil they are. Devil. I told you. It's a devil code. Strangulation. Trying to have control over a situation. With drugs, on drugs and poison. Trying to have some type of control. Assassination. I'm going to threaten you with assassinate. I'm going to dismember everything. You know, homicide. Child. Mind control. This is part of mind control. Please go take your raggedy ass on somewhere, nigga or bitch. I'm telling you. Like, you know, my child is a divine being. I don't know if you know. You probably got a reading on him. He is a divine being. And if you know who you talking about and who you threatening, nigga, you don't know who you threatening, do you? You don't know who you threatening, do you? Okay, you'll find out. You must don't know. That's why you came for me, because you knew who I was. You know who I am. I know who I am. And of course, my child know who he is. And a lot of people told him who you are. Reincarnated. So, since you want to sit up there and you want to threaten my child now, devil, you're a devil. He's over the devil. I'm over the devil. If it wouldn't happen for me, it ain't going to happen for him. If you couldn't underlie me, you're not going to be able to. You must don't know who my child is, huh? Okay. Since you want to threaten people's children, where your child at? You should never go there. You should never go. That was something to get my attention, though. But okay. If you think so, over a fraud that you did and some lies you told, it ain't gonna happen that way. Abuse and neglect. Like I said, y'all been being abused and neglected probably by a man. Fake ass man. Over some greed. They stole, or they mad because you won't let them come in and they're out of their fucking mind. They're a psychopath. Like I said, organized crime. Trying to organize crime. Revenge. Trying to get revenge on what they did. Trying to clean something up that they did. Putting it on somebody else that ain't got shit to do with this shit. How? How? My son was in jail for like 3 years. How? How would he know anything that's going on out here? Stop with the blood clot lying, man. You're a fucking liar. That's all the shit you do. I told you they project on people, innocent people. But if you know who my child is, I don't think you would do that. That's why I ain't worried about you. You must don't know who my child is. Reincarnated. So, death. Clean up. They're trying to clean up a death that happened in the home. Suicide. They could have said somebody committed suicide. They lying. They ain't commit suicide. They assassinated them. Yup, alive. And like I said, some of these people, they think that they would, and they date people and they cause a death. Some of these people are still alive. They don't even know that. Didn't know that, did you? You didn't know some of these people still alive telling on your ass, right? Some people that you thought was unalive is still alive telling the authorities on your ass or what you're about to do. They know your plans. They know how you get down because they would know you. They dated you. They know. They going to the authorities, tell them every fucking thing. How you get down, how you drug and poison them. They're going. They're telling. They're cleaning this shit up. You're about to be cleaned up in a minute. And I don't know why I'm picking up. It's like 2 people that they thought was unalive, but they're alive. And they're telling on this group. Fire. They mad as hell too. Water. Trying to cool their emotions because whoever these people are, they want to get back at these people. But instead, they clean it up by, going to the authorities. They could have tried to make it look like a suicide. You know what I'm saying? Lies. They told lies and said this person committed suicide. This person is alive and well. They're just healing. But they're telling the authorities how your ass get the fuck down. See? You're sitting up here organizing crime after crime for greed, but they already told people how you are. Yeah, road. Y'all better it's at the end of the road for y'all ass. It's the end of the road. Serial killers, for y'all serial killers. Y'all satanic ass code with this fraud is done. Just give it up. This could have been, I told you, it's like a caregiver. They supposed to be caring for somebody. And they said they committed suicide. They unalive. They said, no, they didn't. They're still alive. They're still a fucking alive. And they're telling on your ass. Look, accomplice partner in crime. Both of their ass. Intuition. They probably got intuition. Female. It was a female that they coupled up with, that they thought they had a family with, or tried to have a family with. Oh, they coming. They're about to kick in your fucking door. This person was gifted. Egotism. Somebody was in their ego and tried to cause a natural disaster over money. So that life insurance money that you got, this person is alive. This person is alive. And they telling on your ass. And while you still plotting on other people's unaliving, talking that shit, you're being watched. Okay? All of you. Including tarot readers. Your stories ain't adding up. It just don't sound right. Y'all on coke. Wooded area. They about to find a body in a wooded area. Child cover up. They covered up a body in a wooded area. You going down for that. They try to pin crimes on people that don't have nothing to do with it. Wasn't around. Probably wasn't even around. Wasn't in this facility. Nothing. But they got cops, corrupt cops working for them. So you know how they do fraud and papers. Somebody keep turning off my VPN, on my phone. They're hacking your phone. Somebody keep turning off my VPN location off my phone. Shit like that. Landfill. They trying to undercover these. All these lies about to be uncovered. Debt. These motherfuckers going in debt trying to spend all this money doing all this dumb shit. You need to worry about them ABC boys watching your ass 24 hours, 7 days a week since you watching me. And trust they're watching my son too. They know. They know about y'all already. They know about you. They know about you organizing crime. They know about your subliminal codes. They know exactly what this satanic ass code doing, trying to clean shit up. And y'all don't even sound right. Even when I listen to you, you don't sound right. And me being a high priestess, y'all don't even look right. You look like the demons you called on. They're starting to look like the demons they called on. Child. I know that's right. To the moon, Dolly. Thank you, boo-boo. They don't understand they about to get, I don't like cussing too much because YouTube, but they about to get effed up. Your ancestors are scraping them. They trying to act all normal. That's why they get mad at you, more heated at you, because your ancestors are scraping them. Scraping the hell out them. You shouldn't have did what you did. You shouldn't have sent nothing my way. And if I said no, it's a no. I'm grown. I'm allowed to say no. You're not going to send nobody in to try to get some money, marry me, get money, fake the funk, like you really in love. Oh, I love you. They do that too. If they wasn't allowed to get this money, whatever this is, they send somebody in to fake like they love you, pump fake, like you ain't going to pick that up. If you know I'm a high priestess, I'm going to pick that shit up. Or you're a high priest, you're gonna pick that shit up. You fake. Get out my face. And I'm a Sagittarius. You know we be figuring that shit out. You fake as fuck. What you here for? Or like I said, they trying to do a demon attachment, okay, or either give you a disease. That ain't have man-made disaster. I'm gonna get my other cards. Let me get a few of these, and then I'm gonna get the other cards, y'all. These people's whack, just whack. They get on dope, start partying, and start thinking about you. The power supply, how they trapped. So for a few minutes, they on high mountains. Then all of a sudden, the high come down, the partying stop. They think about you, the power supply. I lost my power supply. The crime of passion we was trying to do on the affair. Swingers, greed. They start thinking about this all over again. That's why they start fucking with you all over again. Like, they be good for a minute, and then the next minute, they fucking with you. Like, what is wrong with you? Coming down off that high legal proceeding, they start thinking about that legal proceeding, that death they cause. They want to end to this legal proceeding. I don't give a fuck. Fraud. Didn't I tell you? Greed. Revenge. This ain't way of getting revenge on you when they high come down. I need to get revenge on them because what we did didn't work. She won't let us in. Revenge. Let's get the cards on this fraud. They want revenge on a fraud they did against you. Child, don't this sound like these drug addicts? Your mind clear as hell. Don't this sound like what a drug addict would do? I'm going to get revenge on you because I couldn't commit a fraud. Child, illegal proceeding over illegal proceeding. Greed. I'm telling you, it's got something to do with legal proceedings. Something coming to an end with greed. Desert. Like it's deserting their ass. Or death deserted you. Like whatever death magic they were saying, they mad because it didn't work. Go ahead and give me something to drink. They mad because the death magic didn't work on you. Did we ask you to do the death magic? Child, I'm about to throw these motherfucking cards. Did we ask you to do the death magic on us? You got to ask yourself why. It was for a legal proceeding with greed. Let me tell you something. And something I know and something I would never, ever, ever not say. 9 years of torture. No one is poisoning you, lying on you, defaming your character, sending people in, sticking needles in you, doing all types of strange shit to you, fighting with you, causing chaos on a daily basis. If this ain't got nothing to do with some money. 9 years? 9 years pure torture? Fucking with your jobs, don't want you to work. Trying to fuck with your income, stealing shit from you, taking shit from you. Nobody is doing all this unless this got something to do with jealousy and some fucking money. Because jealousy don't run that motherfucking deep. Unless they're a narcissist. But other than that, it got something to do with some money in a legal proceeding. Something they stole. Something they was trying to do, get away with something like that, you know, so they started doing death magic. Or we can just take them out with death magic. They was trying to put you in jail, you know, shit like that. For what? I'm telling you, money. It didn't work out as planned. So, yeah, because if you was on fucking drugs, how would you get yourself out of these court proceedings? Even though some of them do it. Because they've been doing this for a long time. This shit is crazy. Somebody just didn't want you to find out about shit. So they doing all these fear tactics, Talking. I told you just talking. They had a whole plan for you. Let's put them in jail. Let's torture them. Just keep torturing them. Keep putting them in jail for no reason. Keep doing it. Hopefully they'll go crazy. MK Ultra and all that other shit. But look, they took you to all that and you still stable. That's weird. They don't want crazy. Look at them. Child. Where my soda at? They don't want crazy and psychopaths. Who the fuck do all this? Who does all this but a devil? Somebody that keeps going after the fact. Someone that keeps going after the fact that it didn't work. You're still going because they devils. They belong to a satanic cult. They got to keep going. I know that's right. You know it. I know it. We feel it. Them doors about to get kicked the fuck in. I don't give a fuck what they say or what the fuck they do. They got caught doing satanic rituals, all that shit. They don't know that people been watching the whole time. Them do these damn satanic rituals. That's why they running. They try to put themselves in mental hospitals, all that shit to avoid this. They acting like they crazy, putting themselves in mental, but then they say you was crazy. So they try to run to mental hospitals, anything. They trying anything right now. I'm gonna get her mad. I'm gonna say I'm gonna unalive her son. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. Cause you know we got people everywhere. The satanic cult. Child. Let's go. Child, I ain't got some time for it. Yeah, they sold to take you out. And they know the devil coming to collect, so they doing all types of fear tactics and give me something for revenge. Let's see how this gonna work out since you talked about my son. Okay. This is on reverse. They don't understand. It says understand in reverse. King of Cups. They have no love. I'm trying to tell you, revenge. That's why I don't have none. Shit. You don't have none. I don't have none. You don't have none. I don't have none. This is a satanic cult. They have no emotions. They have no emotions talking about your child. They don't have no emotions. They don't care. They sacrifice children. They don't care. That's sad. And then they're gonna wake up when the clink cups come on their ass. That's when they wake up all the time. I ain't part of no devil cult. I wasn't doing no satanic rituals. Yes, you was, and you still are. And you can see it ain't working. It goes right back to them, like sickness spells, heart attack spells. They be trying everything, and they see it's fucking them up, and they'll still keep going. They getting fucked up, their health, everything. Your health is just fine. So when somebody came out and said, you sick, where? Child, please. You sick in your mind, body, and soul. Well, I wish one of them come collect, each one of them. One of them come, ABC boys, feds, the devil, or your ancestors. Did that card just flip up like that? Look, I'm going to show you what card just flipped up. Alive. This shit just went. I ain't even lying. I wish I would have seen that shit. That shit said flip. There ain't no air. There's no air in here. This shit just went. I'm going to show you. That shit weird. So that means the ancestors here. Look. This card was sitting just like this. It went. Child, ancestors on the ass said alive. I guess the ancestors letting you know they're alive. They here. As soon as I said, I hope the ancestors come collect one of them. That was weird. I ain't even front on you. That was real strange. If y'all would have seen that shit, you probably would have got spooked the fuck out. Child, I ain't got the time. That's just, I guess that's to let me know the ancestors is here. Because I was going to say ancestors. I was like, at least one of them. You know, your ancestors, the devil, or the ABC boys. As soon as I said ancestors, that shit said. Okay, well, I need to watch it. I need to watch it. I don't need to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, ancestors in this bitch. I wish I would have seen that. That's creepy. I don't like my cars coming out, you know, in reverse. Not creepy, but what the hell? There's no air. You'll hear my heater on, but my heater's turned the other way. As soon as I say, I hope one of them come get them. I ain't gonna even lie. That was creepy. Like, where did that come from? This shit sad. Child. Anyways, guess ancestors here. Show your ancestors some gratitude, man. This shit is done. They don't want to, you know, they so zooted on drugs. They don't even see this. Like, so my ancestors must be around here somewhere. I told you I got my water open. I told you that's a portal. So, ooh, Lord. Just to make another one of these. They doing anything to try to put fear in you. It's not working. Give me something for this fraud. Happy holidays. I don't really celebrate Christmas, but happy Earth Day to all the alien Sagittarius out here. Ooh, Lord. Just make another one of these. Devil. You're not. The devil's coming to collect, and that's just plain and simple. Fraud. Give me something for fraud. New beginnings. Didn't I tell you? They know you're about to have a new beginning. The fool. You about to take a leap of faith. Ooh, Lord. Your ancestors about to get rid of this fraud. Whatever they said about you, that was fraud. Whatever they try to put on your child is fraud. These devils, they don't give a fuck. They telling all types of fucking lies. And people know it. Sending out illusion. I seen the moon. Change. 8 of Cups. Legal proceedings. Something about to be changed in this legal proceeding. They know it. A new beginning. A fresh start. Anxiety. That's what they're under anxiety about. 9 of Swords. So they know it's about to be a change. They're in the 9 of Swords. Energy, anxiety, fear, stress, fear, worry. They sitting up all night with insomnia. So what, bitch? Let that devil dog your ass out. At night I can't sleep. I toss and turn. Yeah, I know. Yup. Greed. This was all over some fucking greed. So whatever's in the court proceeding, this shit is about to be turned around. That's what I'm getting. It's about to be a change to this, and the ending, you got death right there. Give me something for greed. They don't want to change. That's why they try to do all this fear tactics. We got greed, a wish. So whatever this wish is, you about to get this. This is the 9 of Cups, a wish. Somebody be balanced out. Options. So you're going to have options out here with this wish. Death. Give me something for death. Reconciliation, conflict, death. So they brought death by conflict. Trying to cause a death by causing conflict. 5 of Swords. A lot of conflict going on. Reconciliation. Somebody want to reconcile with you after they caused conflict. After they did all this. Somebody want to reconcile with you after they caused death. Try to end you. Child with the 9 of Swords. Man, if you don't 5 of Swords, if you don't take your ass on, desert. Y'all want you to desert them. So it's like if they go to jail, somebody don't want to be deserted. Like if you get whatever money this is, a wish, they don't want you to desert them. If they go to jail, like pay my commissary, pay for all my shit, help me, I think you're gonna desert their ass. Once you find out about all this conflict, five of swords, conflict, death. You try to cause a death by conflict, either suicide or either you was really trying to take that person out. Anyways, desert order. That's what divine is ordering you to do. Desert these motherfuckers. They satanic. They're very satanic. They try to take you out by doing mind control, trying to get you to take yourself out or even unalive you themselves. Order. Divine said it got to be order, out of chaos, out of conflict. Okay? Generosity. You know you're an empath. You want to show generosity towards anybody, but proposals. Because you got a proposal coming in. If you put an order to this, stamp that shit, desert these motherfuckers. You got a proposal coming in. They know this. Endings. That's why he said order. You got to put an ending to this, being an empath towards demons. These are people who try to take you out, try to end you, endings. So that's the order. And then you got order in the court, legal proceedings. That's what divine is ordering. These people can talk. These people can do whatever. You going to jail. Just face that shit. You trying to cause endings with conflict, hope, star, healing, and alignment. You're getting an alignment for this wish. They know this. That's why they try to do revenge by not having understanding. I don't understand why you doing this to us. Now we're doing something to them. What the fuck are we doing to you but trying to live life? What the fuck are we doing to you? You're trying to end somebody. Any means possible. Suicide. You trying to do all types of shit to end somebody. Then you're going to talk about take care of me just in case I go to jail. You have no understanding that you try to get revenge on somebody for a fraud that you committed. There's no understanding about this, huh? Wow. Conflict. Death. They're in conflict about a death. What are you in conflict for? What are you bringing conflict about a death you did or tried to do? You tried to commit a death, a fraud. The hell we got to keep suffering for your ass for? Divine said it's order. Desert these motherfuckers because they try to cause a death for you. I don't give a fuck what they say, what they do. They tried to cause conflict in your mind so you can commit suicide. That's number one. If they couldn't take you out that way, they was trying all types of ways to take you out. You got to have balance to this. Like, yeah, we love you, or if these was exes or whoever, we love you, but motherfucker, you try to take me out. What is there? And you still don't have no understanding of why you did this. You still don't understand why we desert your ass. You still don't understand this shit. You tried to cause a death. How the fuck you don't understand that? Because I told you they're a satanic cult. No understanding. They don't care. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They have no heart. No soul. The devil is in control of them. A dark deity is in control of their body. They have no soul. They want to pretend like, oh, you know who I am to you? I was your ex, or I'm this person. They put on an illusion. But bitch or nigga, I don't care who you are. You try to unalive me. That's not love. And that's not understanding somebody else being in fear because you're sitting up there trying to, and that's what you keep trying to put fear on them. See what I did? See what I did? See what I did to you? And I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. They wouldn't even understand. They don't understand that until they going through this. That's why Divine said this got to be ordered. Even they play on you because you're an empath. They know that you're a kind-hearted person, so they keep playing on you. That's the devil trying to keep playing on you, trying to get revenge on you because of a fraud they did. Like, what the fuck? And not only that, try to unalive you. You supposed to have some type of understanding of it. I don't think you understand why. Why, devil? Why? Maybe that's you saying revenge. Maybe that's you saying, you know, I don't understand why you did this to me. You love me, but you try to unalive me. You love me, but you try to unalive me. Not with one person, but a lot of people. You try to unalive me, and you love me. Child, that's not love. And if you went through, you know, people think you don't know what love is because you probably been in relationships where nobody really showed love. You have to love yourself. If you had children, you have to love your child. That was your first real love, which they don't understand when you had your child, or they do understand because it's so evil. They will bring them up in all this. They will bring your child up in all this just to put fear in you. Where's the love at? Where's the love? These motherfuckers don't even know what love is because they ran by a dark demon. They are ran by a demon. They don't know what love is. These are people that get together, bitter, cold, never had love in their life, real love in their life. They don't want to see nobody else happy and with real love. They don't want nobody else to experience it. You probably did experience at one time. This is somebody will sit up there in your face and say, I love you, and then be going around and trying to unalive you. Which one is it, motherfucker? You don't know what love is. You try to call somebody deaf. You don't love somebody if you call somebody deaf. I would never think about doing nothing like this to nobody. Then come in your face, I love you. That what type of love is that? That's evil. Man, come on, man. Evil. Evil. I was just watching that show Evil Lives Here. These motherfuckers be like, I love you, and be right behind the back, you know, having meetings behind your back. How they gonna take you out, how they can get you in fear, how to fuck you over. And they know you're an empath. All I gotta do is go back and say I love them. When? All I gotta do is say I love them, and they'll be over because they're empath. No, the devil's coming to collect. And that's just point blank. It's like you gotta forgive them for yourself. Even though they did all this, it was a string. This shit was a string. And not only that, it was like 1,000 of these motherfuckers hidden. Then what I tell you, the moon, illusions. That is an illusion. They want love to be an illusion for you. They don't never want you to know that it's real love out here. They want to send out the illusion. This is what love is. Death. Love is trying to end somebody. This is real love looks like. No, it's not. I know what love is, and love is agape love. Love will never hurt, harm, unalive nobody. If you really love somebody, it's an illusion that they be sending out. This is what love feels like. No, it don't. Love don't feel like that. Especially as family, friends, foes. Love. You love me? So try to unalive me, that means you love me? Man, if you don't go take your sick ass sick, somebody call 988. Fuck a 911. Somebody call 5150. Fuck 911. That's psychopath. If you really believe that's love, you sending out an illusion like pain is love. No, the fuck is not. Not when you're trying to unalive somebody. That's not real love. And then another illusion. I'm your family. I'm your friend. I'm your foe. I'm your girlfriend. I'm your wife. I'm your husband. I'm your mother. I'm your daddy. I would never do nothing like that to you. You be orchestrating death behind your back. Child. And swear they sending out an illusion. And you be like, okay, yeah. Well, the devil's coming to collect. If you practice black magic against me, the devil's coming. Trust that. And my ancestors coming right along with me. Y'all doing this against earth angels. Y'all don't believe in earth. These devils, they know you're earth angel. I don't want to hear they don't know that you're earth angel. They know. They've been doing divination, going to get readings, going to dark practitioners. The practitioner told them who you was. They told them who your child was. And they still going at it. They will not stop. I told you they're not going to stop until they end their fucking grave. Demons don't stop until they end their fucking grave. That's a shame. Oh my God. These people just not learning. They get backlash karma every time they fuck with you. Every time they speak death upon you, they get karma. And these motherfuckers still don't get it. Like, why don't you stop lying on that person? Why don't you leave that person alone? No, because they being ran by a demon. Pure demonic. Trying to get something done that's never going to get done. They're going to be in their grave before you do. Or before your child. They're going to be in their grave. Somebody be setting this meeting up behind the back. Okay, say this. Say that. Contacting terrorists. Say this. That'll get her. That'll get her to stop. So we need that money. We need that money. Bitch, you're not getting it. Last fucking time, I'm going to fucking say it. Your door is about to be kicked the fuck in. And not only that, you're being watched. Plotting, meetings, having meetings. You're being watched. Child, somebody is just not getting it. They so busy being ran by this demon. This demon is sending their ass out illusion. I'll tell you, when that witchcraft come back, that shit hit their crown chakra. If you tell these people something, they don't believe you. Even though they know you're a high priest, I'm telling you, you don't have too long. Your door is about to get kicked the fuck in. Instead of them praying, healing, doing what they need to do to try to get right or apologize, these motherfuckers will keep going. Hello. It's a damn shame, man. The wicked don't get no rest. They can't even sleep. You over there sleeping peaceful. That's why I told you. Every time you sleeping peaceful, wake up. We feeling some type of way. We need you to feel some type of way. No, I don't. Because as I might be sleeping one night, you know, your door might be getting kicked the fuck in. And I'll sleep extra good after that. Extra fucking good. And the thing is, you're still lying. You're lying. Constantly lying on people. You constantly telling lies and them sending out illusions. You're constantly lying when you know you're projecting. This is you. All the shit that you did is you. You're projecting on people that got nothing to do with the fuck this satanic cult got going on. I would never sell my soul. I would never sacrifice my child or anybody in my family. Never. That's on my ancestors. Never. For fame, fortune, name. I ain't never want to be famous. Yo. I don't know. This might be getting close to their last motherfucking night, man. They just going party and, you know, do fear tactics until the day they in jail or, you know, done. This is fucking weird. I'm so used to it now. I'm like, I know you're going to try something else. You're not sending nobody in, you know, and as I said before, you're not making no money off of me. You know, when I have company to watch me have sex, I told you it's a sex cult, you know, it's a sex cult. They all blend in. Satanic sex cult so they can get your energy, take it back to their spouse, whoever, to feed off of you. They get mad and angry when they can't feed off of you no more. You ain't gonna never feed off of me again. Go starve. Starve to death. Let's see where they at. Let's see in the spiritual realm where they at, y'all. I ain't used these cards in a long time. Let's see where they at in the spiritual. I already told you where they at. It's like, just keep self-loving on yourself. They going down, man. They going to fuck down, man. And they don't want to believe it. They keep going. Just leave it. And accept your fucking shit. Look. Then I say, them ABC boys coming. Somebody don't want to believe this shit, man. They know where y'all at. It's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. You can't get away. Child. They done hung themselves. Hangman. They're in hangman right now. They don't know what to do but to bother you. Because they've been bothering you. Hopefully we can hurry up and get them to underlie this so we, you know, some shit like that. They on some hurry up shit. Hurry up and do something shit. Man, you need to sit down. They got people haunting them and shit. Your ancestors haunting their houses and shit. Ancestors watching them in their homes as they plot and plan. Ancestors listening to their child. This what's this? The Seeker's Eye. Child, it says eye, not eyes. Third eye. They don't even see your ancestors roaming their homes right now, listening to them, watching them. They don't even, just like the ancestor just looked up that card, alive. Just shit. I told you, somebody that they try to take out is alive and they think they unalive, telling on their ass, telling everything that they know about these couples, the observer's insight, watching their homes, see what I'm saying? And see, they watching on the outside of their homes. You got an ancestor inside their home. Ain't that about a bitch? You got an ancestor inside their home watching them, and they got boys outside watching their homes. Damn. I'm telling. Didn't I just say they door about to get kicked the fuck in? They still not believing this shit. They think because they run, they don't know where the hell where they at. They know exactly where you at. Your man. In the middle of the night, I'll be walking in my sleep. In the middle of the night, I'll be walking. Somebody ancestor they used to like that song, In the Middle of the Night. So this ancestor be walking in the middle of the night while they sleep. While they sleep. Be walking in the middle of the night. The clarity of evidence. So your ancestors got clarity. It's evidence. They can't hide this shit no more. Like, look, I told you they so high on dope. That's the evidence right there. And they're gonna find evidence in their house too. That they snort or meth or whatever the fuck this shit is. Same shit they said you was on. You never took part of this a day in your life. Look, I told you. Didn't I tell you they holding on to a bag of money? These people know where the money at, the witness perspective. It's a witness that knows, that went and told about this bag of money. That knows where it's at. Ooh, the investigators' deduction. They know what they've been spending out this money, all that shit. Child, they got evidence on that. Red flag. Something was flagged. Somebody account, something was flagged. They know. They know they've been spending some of this money. Something was flagged. The investigators deduction. Somebody deducted something, child. Look at that shit coming out again. Roll out. I just heard that. Me and my homies. Roll out there, Hangman. So that's what happened. When they got red flag, these investigators, when somebody did something with an account, that's what hung them. Yep. I don't know why I'm hearing offshore account. Somebody did something with an offshore. When they deposited in an offshore account, something was flagged. Child. They're about to get in some fucking trouble. I mean, this is like embezzlement. This is like RICO. I keep saying RICO. This is like RICO. They was transferring money, deducting money out of an account. Something got flagged. Hey, man, that's what hung them right there. That's what started them being watched. Child. And these motherfuckers trying to act like they working. They trying to act like they working. That's how they getting their money for these new cars and shit. No, they're not. They're not working. They're not working. They're hidden motives. They found out the evidence of the hidden motives about trying to take people out or how they take people out. Hide the motive or why they after somebody, like, you know, tell lies on people. That gives them a motive to do what? Put somebody in hangman to have control over them. Child, please. That's why I say y'all dope heads don't make no sense. The motive is what? Put them in hangman. I need to control that person because they acting like they the private investigators. That's what I'm getting. Like they acting like they the police. I seen this person do something, so I need to start, you know, investigating them like they the investigators. They ain't no fucking investigators. These motherfuckers on dope. Y'all better move that dope. They might have seen them move some dope. Actually buy some dope. They probably bought one from an informant. They probably got some off an informant. The investigative mind. You see how they mind think? Dark. They know these people is dark. And they had a hidden motive. They know that shit already. Okay? What their motive was. They making up all types of facts. Oh, they was out in the streets partying too much. They was buying too many cars. Or they was doing this, so we had to start investigating them ourselves. We were doing this for y'all. We seen, they said they on drugs. They said, well, we thought they was on drugs, so that's why we started investigating them ourselves. We didn't want no harm to come to our community or some shit like that, but they was the thieves. See what I'm saying? Lying ass. The motive. They got the hidden motive. Child, the truth seeker. Give me some more. Child, the hidden evidence. They found this evidence of this money and offshore accounts, removing money, putting the money back, deducting money, putting it back, transferring money. Yeah, the hidden evidence. They got the hidden motive, a why, and the hidden evidence. The evidence that they was trying to hide. Why they was fucking with you so hard. Don't nobody fuck with you that hard. I ain't never had... Look, I've been to Philly and Connecticut. I never had nobody go this hard. Even if they dislike me, I never had nobody go to the point where they want to unalive me. Never. Never. That's how you know it was a hidden motive. That's how you know. If you go to other states, you got little beef there and there. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't never had nobody actually try to poison you, unalive you over and over and over and over again. Like, no, this is a hidden motive. It was about money. It was about greed. The Cipher of Clarity. They got all their photos. They got clarity on all the people involved, the hidden motive, why they was trying to do this. Come on now. Y'all going to jail. Fuck out of here. And the thing is, like I said, they keep going. The investigators toolkit. They done found so much evidence on these people. They don't even know. See, and they don't know about feds. Feds is not going to move in like the ABC boys, like the cops. The cops hurry up and come in, you know, whatever, when they call. Feds, they make sure they get enough evidence. They wait till they get that red flag. They gather evidence. It sometimes might take years. Sometimes. It might take years for them to gather tools and shit like that, to watch and shit like that. Like I said, the detective's instincts. They go by their instincts. And I told you, they got motherfuckers in there too that knows about witchcraft. They got their own psychic readers. They got their own psychics. Real high profile, high professional, high priestesses and high priests. The instincts. They can tell whether somebody been unalive with witchcraft. They can see through the smoke screens that people be sending out, the hidden motive. That ain't what it was. That ain't what it was. I'm trying to tell you. It takes a while for feds to get enough evidence. They got to get enough red flags. You get what I'm saying? Enough red flags on their ass. And then the thing is, they're trying to toss it on you. Why would I try to underline myself? See how retarded they is? They're going to flip it on you. You was involved in it. I'm involved with killing myself. Child, I'm involved with poisoning myself. I'm involved in stealing from myself. You don't make no sense. These people don't make no, and they know they don't. Child, you was involved with trying to identity theft yourself. You was involved with the fraud and trying to steal from yourself. You was trying to unalive yourself. You poisoned yourself. You followed yourself around. Feds about to kick your motherfucking ass in, bruh, sis. You was involved in trying to unalive yourself, y'all. You hear what I'm saying to you? Those in the back who's listening. Earth angels. Calling all earth angels. You followed yourself around. Since you got two hands, you got in your car and you was driving another car at the same motherfucking time. Following you around. You know how to hack. You know how to hack into your devices and listen to yourself. You want to listen to your own self-talk to other people on the phone. You hacked your own Facebook. You hired a doppelganger to doppelganger you. You hired somebody to pretend like they're you. You hired this person to doppelganger you. Do you get what I'm saying? You hire another person to pretend like they were you. You're brown skinned, they're light skinned. Whichever way it goes, you're black, they're white. You hired this person to basically go against you, fight against you. You don't even know what the fuck going on. You stole your own clothes out your closet. You stole your own clothes out your closet and gave it to the doppelganger. You stole your clothes and gave it to the doppelganger, y'all. You had two cars at one time. You was driving one and had one in the back of you, traveling behind you. You got your own self fired from your job. Nobody can come against you, even though it's on camera. What really actually happened is on camera. You got your own self fired. You deserve that. No, they was trying to get you fired so you won't get no money. They need you hidden. You're not supposed to be working. You're not supposed to be on no type of paperwork. You don't need to be on no paperwork that you're working, that you're alive. That's what that shit was about. You don't need to have proof that you're alive. Because we told people you was dead. Child, go ahead now. You didn't want to work. Even though you was trying to work, you didn't want to work. You didn't want to get help for your traumas. You just sat back, you know, and said, I'm never going to go get help for my traumas. You volunteered yourself, not that you're crazy or anything, but you went through a lot of childhood, domestic violence. So you decided, I don't want to be like anybody else that I seen went through trauma and never got healed. So I can have a healthy relationship with my children, with my grandchildren, with myself. You know, you wanted to sit in pity. You see what I'm saying? You're taking all the right necessary steps to make sure you have a right life. You want to break curses off your family. You're doing all the right steps of healing. And so you're going to take yourself out. Somebody seen this too. Somebody seen that you was taking all the right steps to healing, that somebody didn't want you to heal because they ain't healed. I ain't healed from my past traumas. Why should you? Because I want to break generational curses. I don't want this to keep lingering in my family. I don't want this to go to my grandkids. The same cycle. That's how I think. See, somebody don't know how you think. Somebody don't know how you move. Somebody don't know how you think. Somebody think, oh yeah, you know, let's keep this trauma going. No, the fuck we're not. We're going to break this curse today. If somebody want to keep living like that, live like that. Everybody got their life. But ever since I was young, I was taking the right steps. Even though sometimes I made mistakes. Not no big ass mistakes. But I got back on my motherfucking path. I listen to my ancestors. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Somebody don't like that people liked you, love you. Everywhere you went, people loved you. Somebody ain't like that. People love her. Why? Because they do. Because I don't set out to try to harm nobody. You done got life fucked up when you came for me. A real live earth angel. You tried to go back in my past and see was there anything there, and it wasn't. I can't believe that. Somebody was like, I can't believe that this is too good to be true. Yeah, I heard that before from a lot of men. It got to be something. It got to be something. You just try to find something. So those type of men, I leave. Because if you're trying to find something negative about me, that means you don't have enough trust and you're not healing yourself. So why should I bring myself down to your level because you not healed within yourself? If it's too good to be true. Child, somebody don't know you. These people don't know you. They're fucking liars. All they is messy, liars, bitter, don't want to heal, don't want to break generational curses, don't know your mind, don't know your mindset, swear they know you, don't know shit about you. Like I said, I'm a grown woman. If I want to go out there and date, if I want to fuck, I can do so. It's not every fucking day. And like I said before, I held myself for 2 years before, where people started calling me a lesbo. They never seen me with a man after 2 years. That means I'm healing. That means I'm taking care of my child. That's what the fuck I was doing, concentrating on myself, working and concentrating on myself. Fuck a man. If I gotta go do all this trauma, release it. Somebody don't know how your mind thinks. Somebody swear they know you. It's their mindset. It's their projections. It's them. Somebody don't want to admit it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. I don't think like you do. I don't move like you do. Nothing. Somebody seem to think you're just like me. No, the fuck we're not. You didn't do half the things I did in my life. I done wrote a book. I done got Shakespeare awards. We are not alike. That shit weird, man. When I break up with people, I don't hold grudges. I don't try to get revenge. I don't do none of that. For what? What am I going to get out of that? I go heal somewhere. I get my ass 6 months to a year before I start, getting in a relationship. That's been my mindset ever since I was 15. And nobody going to take that away from me. My self-love of myself. That's one thing you're not going to fucking do. You're not going to take my pride away from me or me having self-love for myself. Because you don't. Men or woman. That's dumb as fuck. Somebody don't know your mindset. Somebody thought they knew your mindset. They don't know you at all. You've been around people, some people in your family all your life, and they still don't know you. They don't know how you move. I think they move like this. I think they move, and they be the main one moving like that. Like, no, you need to watch your patterns. You move like that. I don't move like that. Sick. Somebody is sick in their head, and they don't even want to see that they sick. Forensic insight. See what I'm saying? Motherfucker, watch it. Forensic insight. They got forensics on these people. Like, say they was doing witchcraft. They didn't know they was being watched. These people went and picked up this shit. Like, what is this shit? Me, I burn affirmations. It's not witchcraft. I burn affirmations. Protection affirmations. They done seen some wicked shit. They done went and picked up some wicked shit these people was doing. They don't even know they was being watched the whole damn time. Weird. Like, you can feel somebody watching you. But I told you they being ran by deities, dark deities so much, they don't pay attention. Or they cope the fuck up. Doing this magic. They be coked up doing black magic. Not paying attention to their surroundings. These motherfuckers could have put cameras. Like they put cameras in your house. They could put hidden cameras everywhere these people be at. See them coming and going. They don't even know that shit. You so busy worrying about that person, but you're not watching them ABC boys watching your ass. Because let me tell you what I saw one time. And this is how I know they watch it. You know those Amazon vans? They look like Amazon vans. I seen a gray one and a white one, right? I went to go over this lady house to, take care of her, help her, right? Every time I went over there to help her clean up her house, and I'll show you the videos of me cooking for her, cleaning up her house. That's when y'all seen that cat I had on there. That was her house. I was cleaning her up. I'm saying I go outside to smoke a cigarette. There's a van sitting across the street at another house. It's just sitting there. And then that was weird. I go over her house for the next time. I don't know what was going on with her. It's like that was because we went over there. We cleaned her house for, I think it was Christmas or Thanksgiving. The next day, no, it was Christmas. That was last year. Yeah. Just cleaned her house. We went over there. And it was some holiday because I remember bringing her a gift. It was a nice ass gift. I bought her a diamond watch with the necklace, the match, and another bracelet. So it had to be Christmas or something like that. And I went over there last time. She called me to come over there to, I'll show you the video, clean up her house. I don't know what was going on with her. She wasn't the same person in that little bit of time. So the way she was acting, I was like, this is witchcraft, crown chakra magic. I just felt it. So you remember I made those dream catchers, right? Something told me before I went over there to bring my dream catcher. So something told me to pack it. I went over there and I put the dream catcher on the door, and she woke up in the risings. I say risings, about 7 o'clock in the rising, and she said, I never slept so good in my life. She said, it must have been that dream catcher you brought over here. That's the first time I ever had good sleep since whatever's going on with me. She didn't even know. Child, that lady flipped out. I don't know what was going on with her. I was about to call 911, she wanted me to stay, permanently. That's what she told me. I want you to stay permanently. I said, I can't stay here permanently. So she flipped out, and I knew something was wrong because she wasn't acting like that when I bought those gifts. She was not like that. That lady loved the hell out of me. When I first went to my mom's church and she was, involved in the church, she used to stare at me, just sit there, just stare at me. I'm like, Mom, why that lady staring at me? Then after that, my mom started talking to her, and then she wanted me to start coming over there cleaning her house. But this time I went over there, something wasn't right. Somebody did some witchcraft. That's what I seen it was, witchcraft. It's just like a demonic force jumped in her body in a way, because the way it was talking to me, I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going outside. I'm about to go outside. It was something demonic jumped in her. You could tell the way it was talking to me. I'm like, that's not her. And then you look at her eyes, I'm like, that's not her at all. Like, it's something weird, strange going on. It's demons jumping in people's bodies. I'm trying to tell you. So I told Mama, I ain't going back over there. Lovely lady, sweet lady. But I never seen her act like that. It was like a demon was in her. So I don't know. Child, Then my mom went over there. And she did the same thing to my mom. My mom was like, that's not her. Child, they got demons jumping bodies. That lady was never like that. That lady was a sweetheart, a sweet lady. Child, somebody tried to get her to turn on me. That's what it was. A demon jumped in and tried to get her to turn on me. The fact finder. That's what I'm saying. I got the facts. I'm a high priestess myself. That's how I knew something wasn't right. I'm like, somebody did some magic. Somebody must know. It got to be somebody that I know. They know I go over there and clean her house. And they started practicing some dark magic. Because why would I bring the dream catcher there? And y'all see me with the black cat. That black cat wouldn't leave me alone the whole time. Why she said she got good sleep once I brought that dream catcher over there. Because, dreams is your mind. Like, when you go to sleep, that's your crown chakra working. Along with all your other chakras. But really your crown chakra and your third eye. It's really your third eye. When you start seeing things in your dream, is really your third eye. You see in other spiritual realms. So when I brought the dream catcher over there, you see what I'm saying? You know, the dream catcher catch bad dreams. It deals with your crown chakra. If you sleep with a dream catcher over your head, you know, child. Something told me to bring it too. I be listening to my ancestors. Some say, bring that dream catcher. Something ain't right. Child. And that lady loved the hell out of me. I told you somebody don't like when people love you. That's why I brought that up. Somebody don't like, it's a spirit, a demonic spirit or something, don't like when people start loving on you. They don't like that. Oh, you like her? You know? Somebody was watching. So I don't know if that was the ABC boys. They every time I went over there, they were sitting over there. Or it's just with somebody else that's demonic. Somebody, a satanic person that was sitting there watching and wanted to ruin that too. You know. Crazy. The clarity of purpose. Somebody got clarity of the purpose. This just remind me of that movie, The Exorcist. Ain't that how it look on that, on they little posters and shit, The Exorcist, The Fact Finder, The Clarity of Purpose. Somebody found out your purpose. That look just like that movie, The Exorcist. Somebody found out your, maybe you are an exorcist, like you can heal people, shit like that, get demons off of them, you know, an exorcist. Or you can see through illusions, or your third eye is just popping like that. Somebody is jealous, somebody is mad, somebody don't like that shit. This, like I said, the discerning eye. Yep, that's what it is. That discerning eye, your high priest is a high priest. Just like him in The Exorcist, you able to draw out demons. These mother got omens on them now. Ain't no helping them. They ain't hanging. There's no helping them. They're done. They got ghosts in their house. Your ancestors haunting them inside, watching them. And then they got people outside watching. They're crazy. At this point, they're crazy. There's no talking to them. They don't want to send out the red flag. Why the fuck you mad at us? Like we knew what was going on. So it was a bag of cursed money going around. That's another reason. They won't give you your shit. They keep doing fear tactics. They keep talking about who they going to alive. All this other crazy, weird ass shit, man. They just keep doing it. Over and over and over again, man. What is wrong with y'all? I told y'all put salt around your bed, put salt outside your house, because I told you they be burying shit all in the yard. You got salt. I use coarse sea salt. Put it in your windows. Put it around your back door, front door. Put it underneath your bed. You know, you got to put this shit around you. Put it around your bed. Sprinkle it around your bed. Put it on your altar. Shit, put it in your kitchen. So they can't do affirmations around your food. They do all types of weird shit. You know? Hell no. Put it on your TV. So they can't send no negative shit through your TV. Fuck. Because they witches and they're warlocks. Witches don't like protection. Put it everywhere. Shit. So I'm going to go out there tonight and put that shit right on around my fucking porch. Around my backyard. That's what these energies mad about. They can't fuck with your protection. So what they going to do? I'm going to put fear in you. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Y'all, I be telling y'all better have y'all salt and shit like that. Himalaya salt. Take your spiritual baths before you go to sleep. I put on my community, not my community board, but I put on my, where you can go, you do my, description box. I put where you can get all these herbs from. When you get herbs that's already, cut up, sage, where you can take a spiritual shower, high sock. They don't like when I tell you about doing protection. They get even angrier when I tell you how to protect yourself against them. Just think, as much people that got, people put black magic on, they cleanse their energy out, and that energy go back to all these demons. You get what I'm saying? These witches and these warlocks, they don't like that. They don't want to get hit back with that shit. No, they'll go say, oh, you must be doing black magic. No, we're doing protection magic with the K. Because we're tired of being attacked. They be attacking with dark magic, all that. If I show you my candle, they was doing dark magic because my candle turned black. And the shit went back. See, that's what I'm saying. The shit gonna go back. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. Doing all these fear tactics and shit. There's still fear in them, so we can get some of that energy. And I can harvest off of them. I need some money. I need something. Child. You got people want to manifest off you so bad. We're going to close this out. I like that moon right there. The moon's sitting right here. Child. Should I show y'all this moon? Let me show y'all this moon. Y'all know I be showing y'all stuff. Can y'all see that moon right there? I hope y'all can see it. Yep. Beautiful moon. Let's see what moon coming up next. New moon, December 20th, Sagittarius. No wonder. New moon is Sagittarius on, that's when you set your intentions. No wonder. They trying this shit. It's a new moon in Sagittarius coming up. That means, all your affirmations, good affirmations, wishes come true. That's why Wish came out. And it's whatever. I don't got time for them. I'm going to give y'all this and a number. And we're done. They thought I was going to come on here screaming and, crying. And somebody is a child. I'm done. I'm just done with them. I'm just ready for them to just get the fuck out of here. Y'all do too much. These demons do too much. I'm just ready for them to get the fuck out of here. Any means necessary. Seek the answers. All answers lie within you. Act heavily. What? Act bravely. Listen patiently. And the truth will emerge. The key. You about to have the key to all your answers. They know this. Okay? It could be something about this new moon in Sagittarius. Luck, manifestations, high philosophy, ascensions. Seek the answer. You're going to have the key to, they know this. You got the key to your constant record. There's somebody, I told you, somebody trying to come in, divine embrace. You got the key to divine embrace and divine contract. You're about to fulfill your divine contract, bridge your dreams. And we just was talking about dreams. Somebody trying to fuck with your dreams, trying to fuck with whatever success is coming your way. You got the key to open your success. It could be having something to do with this new moon. Child, I ain't got some time. Give me a number. I'm going to give y'all a number y'all can play. This is crazy. 1919, divine guidance. Your angels are guiding you on a path of purpose. Listen closely to their whispers. for the divine guidance will light your way towards a future filled with clarity and purpose. Seek answers. See? Clarity and purpose. Same thing. Exploration, inner wisdom, truth discovery. They don't want you to discover. You already discovered who you are. So why they keep trying this? I already know who I am. I already was told. I've been told since a child. Child. It is whatever. Pray for your enemies. You know, some of them is hidden. You don't know who your enemies are. They just became your enemies. Maybe because of your energy. That's what I'm picking up. It's your energy. You know, your divine being. And they just want to hold you down. Like, they want to hold your energy down. But I hope everybody, look. If you got salt, okay, this will send that shit back to them. If you got plain salt, okay, that's all you have for your spiritual shower. Get a pitcher. If you got a pitcher, pour some salt in there. If you got alcohol, do that. If you got salt, just put some hot water in there. Fill that pitcher up in your shower, whatever. Wash up first. Clean yourself up with your own soap first. You know, of course, wash your body. Then, you know, if you got a pitcher, take it, wash, you know. I know you don't want to put salt on your face, but wash your whole, clean out your whole body. You know, do that for 7 days. You know, and this shit going back to their ass. Because everybody is getting sick and tired of these motherfuckers. Satanic ass motherfuckers. We're so tired of you. It's just like you won't leave us the fuck alone. And I told you they're not going to leave you alone until the devil collect they ass in jail or they 6 feet under. That's the only options for these dark motherfuckers. So talking to them anymore, pleading with them, crying, giving them your energy, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to work. They don't hear you. I told you understanding was reversed. They don't understand. All they want is what they want. If it's about some greed, not going to jail for what they did, that's all they're concerned about right now. They're not concerned about you. They're not concerned about, they never was concerned about you. They don't know how to love. You're an empath, you do. These people don't know how to show no love. So, Divine told you it's order. You gotta put this shit in order and put this in balance. We know you don't want to do it like be cold. You gotta be. These mother cold as fuck. Archangel Michael gonna be cold as fuck. If Archangel Michael or the Archangel was to go to war with them, they ain't gonna give two fucks. When they come to do what the fuck they need to do and go home. Or your ancestors, I came to do what the fuck I need to do and go the fuck home. I told y'all, they know their jobs. Why the hell you don't know yours? They've been doing their job. Why the hell you ain't been doing yours? Casting these motherfuckers out. Day in and day out, they thinking about you, your energy. They can't sleep. Thinking about what they did to you. Them deities, them demons won't let them sleep, rest, tossing and turning. I know I did this to them. I know I lied on them. I know I did this. I know I did this. I know I did it. They can't sleep. They can't rest. They up all night while you over there peaceful as hell. And like I said before, when they see you peaceful, you can't get no rest. We can't sleep. Yes, the fuck I can. I didn't do anything wrong. So why can I sleep in peace? How can you sleep after the torture we gave to you? That's that shit too. Because this will be over soon. Y'all the dark ones, and you know it. Y'all didn't have to do all that. But this whole group, I'm telling you, it led to one person to the next. They started sleeping together, and all these demons attached. And once they attached, that one person that was after you, that had a demon attachment, ended up sleeping with somebody else, and they was after you. Then they was, it's like Fallen. Then they was after you. That movie Fallen. Then they was after you. They knew they had to seek you out. It's like that movie Fallen. I had to seek them out. And it's mighty funny. I'm from Philly, and the movie Fallen take place in Philly. The movie Devil take place in Philly. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to tell you how this works. You had one enemy that already had a demon attack, and then whoever they were sleeping with, all of them started coming for you. It's a demon attachment. Like I told you about that lady. I don't know what was going on. She never acted like that. That wasn't her. I know it wasn't her. And the way she was talking, it was like a demon was talking through her. And I said, I don't know, devil, but I'm about to go sit outside. I didn't get angry. I didn't get mad, nothing. But I seen it. I was like, yeah, that ain't, somebody did some witchcraft, some bad witchcraft. Y'all just got to wake up and pay attention to this shit, man. They body jumping. Them demons is body jumping. If it's anybody close to you, they body jumping in. And they're not going to recognize that a demon jumped in them. Like I told you, you can mention something to them that they said, and they'll be like, I ain't say that. I don't remember that. Yeah, because it was a demon talking for you. Y'all better wake up, pay attention. Like these motherfuckers, I don't know. Anyways, just make sure y'all take I don't give a fuck how late it is, how tired you is. Get your ass up. Get a pitcher. Get a bowl, something. Put some salt in there, salt water in there. You know what I just told you. Cleanse yourself off the night. You know, if you haven't been getting good rest, that probably give you some good rest. Okay? And cleanse that energy out. And let that shit go back. Anyway, you know, we got our readings tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Try not to worry too much about these demons, because that's what they want you to do. Sleep in fear. They can't get no sleep. So they're going to try to instill fear in you so you can't rest. Toss and turn all goddamn night. You know, so you can't go towards your success. They think you don't know what the fuck going on. Or they won't be able to get up tomorrow and do no show. Or we're going to put fear in them so they won't get up tomorrow and do their show. To all the rest of you, you know I love you. Ta-ta.